which we find out, I've been saying it for years, is from New York City. It's no such style called LA style. 3 guys invented this style named Keith, Randy, and Omar. They're called Shades. Later tomorrow I'll show you a video of them doing this style. Back in 1989, they was doing this in 89. And they are all 3 jazz dancers. There's no such style called LA style. Yeah, so, and LA do have a style. They have 2 major styles, poppin' and lockin'. That's it. And on the West Coast, on the East Coast, we have hip hop and breaking, which makes up a whole bunch of different dances. And now you only had the East and West. Now you have the South and the Midwest, which he just told you style Wu-Tang. Hello, hey, come back. Style called Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang style. Then you got Monastery, Chicken Head, Bankhead Bounce, Turfing, Juking. All of these dances are coming from the Midwest now, and the Dirty South. There's nothing wrong with doing choreography. I've done it. I still do it. Sometimes it's my job. I got to choreograph a singer, choreograph a group, artists in a different country. But still, as a teacher, you learn your craft, because it's your craft. And if you go different places. If you're a ballet teacher and you go to different schools, different places, you can teach first position, second position, plie, battement, all that. So if you can do that for that type of style, you should be able to do it for your own one that you love the most, hip hop. Yeah. Like I said, the biggest thing we got is them. They are not just your future, they're my future. Long as I give them what I know, it lives. What you give them what they know, what you know, it lives. And you live on. Okay, thank you.
I started living the hip-hop culture since 1983 when I was 9 years old. And then I've breakdanced. I've done electric boogie. And then I went into the 80s hip-hop because like what Link was saying, the b-boy or breakdance died out. They had nothing to do, so they came up with all of these party dance styles, which now forms the foundation where we have to build on. So for me, it's a whole different experience because I've been living in Amsterdam and not in America. But we were always on foot of what they were doing.
Hold on, sorry not to cut them off. Just so you know, a song, a record killed breaking, popping, and locking. One record in 1 year. Approximately 6 months, this one record killed it. Dress style, dance, everything. One record. And that record is called Shout by Tears for Fears. This one record, it says, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things we can do without. Come on. That's what the records say. But this is what girls were saying. Shout, shout, breaking's played out. This is the dance we can do without. Come on. It killed breaking. So when one girl said it, 2 girls said it, this girl said it, this, you wouldn't break because everybody's making fun of you. You wouldn't pop because everybody's making fun of you. You wouldn't lock because everybody's making fun of you. You stop wearing your Lee jeans, skinny jeans now. We used to wear that back then with the rubber bands tied around the laces because we wanted to look like the martial art flicks. If you watch any old martial arts, they got laces thing going around the bottom of their pants. And then up top is baggy. So that's how we used to dress until Shout. Shout killed that. It destroyed the dress code, the dances, everything. One record changed history. And breaking, popping, locking died. Then we start creating party dances to do in a club and to do with the music, because dancing died. Dancing started to die.
The most of you know my history. I've been telling you, and you all know. So during the years, I've been just doing dance while I come from the hip hop. And I was doing dance because in the 90s in Europe, we didn't really have, how do you say it? A role model or an example to follow. For us street dancers, it was like, okay, we're dancing, and there was no market, there was no culture really for it, and you had to survive. So what you did was like, you would go attend for jobs, you would do auditions, you would do different kinds of shows. And this is how I got creative, by doing choreography, putting my own style. And this is actually where, how do you say it? My hip hop got watered down in the 90s, you know? And this is also the time where I started touring with the Spice Girls, where I used to dance for big artists and stuff. Well, at a certain moment, I felt like, nah, the life I'm living, I don't feel it, because it doesn't satisfy me, you know? I've been traveling, been making money, working for all the big artists, but every time I came home, I felt empty and lonely. I was like, what am I doing? Until breaking, b-boy came back very strong. And then I thought, oh, this is something from my past. I'm gonna pick that up again. So I started to pick up b-boying again in the late 90s. And since then, I realized, oh, wait, I've been growing up with a lot of good things, a lot of good information about hip-hop. Why should I not use this for my future life? And this is where I start to pick up everything again. So basically the thing I'm saying is, I've been learning all of the things that Link and all the Elite Force people are saying. I already knew kind of, but I always put it away because I was thinking commercially. I was thinking like, okay, I want to be a famous choreographer, I want to be a famous dancer, but I've passed that now. The only thing I'm thinking now is I'm a teacher now, and I feel responsible. I feel really responsible to what I'm teaching. So then I thought by myself, what kind of teacher am I? I'm teaching hip hop, I'm teaching house, locking, all of these styles that have to do with the culture. So this is why I went back to the foundation. It's like what Link is saying too. For jobs, you need to survive, you need to make money, so you adjust your style just in order to get work. But as a teacher, it's important to know what you teach. If we're talking about hip-hop dance, yeah, what do they call it? Lyrical hip-hop, what is hip-hop? You know what I'm saying? It's really important to know what you are doing. So that's why I'm saying, please dig back for the history. Please dig back for the foundation, because it's like, it's as strong, as serious as classical ballet. It's like what Stretch was saying. What Stretch is saying, I said it even before I saw this movie. I said, I'm not going to go to a class and I'm saying I'm a classical teacher and I'll start doing the 6-step, you know? They would laugh at me, and it's the same for hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? You cannot teach hip-hop and say you're teaching hip-hop while you not know the foundation and you don't know the background or history or anything that has to do with it. So this is very important for all of you to really know what is the foundation, what is the culture behind each style. See what I'm saying? And this is the thing, I hope this is the most important thing you've learned on this camp instead of the 5, 6, 7, 8s. The foundation, and to know where you are going with it. So this is what I have to say.
People see me at the Lil Phil, the LA style, choreographer, dance, everything. I would like to.
No LA style. Well, shut up.
So people like put me in this thing like LA style, whatever. Thing is like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like I said, you need to learn the basics just because the basics is gonna help you to build yourself and to get better on whatever style you do. Then I want to think, LA style don't mean dance like a girl, okay? Sure. It's like no disrespect to, I don't care if you're straight, I don't care if you're gay, I don't care. Don't, it's not a problem. Things like in LA, if you go to the dance school like Millennium, The Edge, Debbie Reynolds, basically you have like the old gay scene, okay? They dance like girls because they've been gay, okay? Then you got the old guys who could be like Nick Bass, Misha, Marty, David Moore, Brent Tanaka, Lad or whatever. They dance like guys, okay? And that's why if you do a routine, that's why we hire girls, because we need girls, we need the girls to look like girls, okay? We need the girls to look like girls. If I'm gonna hire some guys, I'm gonna hire some guys because I need some guys on stage, okay? Somebody told me today, was like, Phil, I like your style because, they was like, yeah, I like your LA style because you dance like a guy. I'm like, of course, I'm a guy. You understand? Like I said, it's no disrespect to anybody, but I want to make things clear. People who call this LA style, I'm going to come back to what Link says. People who call this LA style, it doesn't mean dance like a girl. That means you just do style from LA, whatever. And why people call this LA style just because in LA right now, like the music business, the music business is really strong. You got all the auditions, all the movie auditions, all the videos and everything, what's happening in LA just because of the business. But when you think about it, all the dancers in LA, all they from New York, all they from Japan, all they from Europe, okay? So basically this style came from New York, and this style got created by a guy called Keith Williams, who's dancing back in this for like Janet Jackson, all those people. And he's the one who kind of dance, is like to express all the lyrics, all these things. And he's gay, but this guy can dance like a girl and he can dance like a guy, okay? So please, like, if you're a man, just dance like guys. If you're a girl, just dance like a girl, okay? But me, I would never ask you dance like a girl if you're a man. That makes no sense to me. It's like I'm asking you, okay, you're a man, they're just like a girl tomorrow. That makes no sense to you, to me, you know what I mean? So please, LA style was coming from New York, okay? The fact that all the music business is in LA, that's why people start calling this LA style. But basically the original is from New York, okay? Then also, like I said, my style, whatever I do, for me it's like I put the basics together, okay? And mix it, okay? And I make my own. But I decide to do this way, just because I get the basics of everything, and for whatever reason, I decide to work more on the choreography work, because I just like it more, okay? That's why I do LA style, but on my LA style, like you guys took my class, there's a bunch of basics, okay? And there's also one thing I want to say, I said this morning, when you take an advanced class, okay? If you ain't got no clue about what hip-hop is about, take the beginner's class. It's not because you're 18 years old, or 22 years old, or 24 years old, you should be in advanced class, don't matter. Like I said, I start to do ballet right now. I'm dancing with the little kids. It's not because I'm 32 that I'm gonna go in the advanced class because, oh my God, I'm old. I'm old. I'm a grown person, I'm an adult, you know what I mean? So make sure, like I said, before you run, you need to know how to walk first. That's what I mean? And also, we're doing hip hop, okay? So please, hip hop is all about the respect. My style is the basics that I get from the Elite Force, that I got from the group called the Magic Force from Belgium. Then, growing up, I decided to do whatever I want, like kind of fix it. But I'm still bouncing all the time. I'm still hyping. You know what I mean? So just make sure basics and basics is basics. As soon as you get this unlocked, then you can choose whatever you want to do, okay? And then just be a choreographer or freestyler or teacher, whatever. And like Eszteca says earlier, if you're a teacher, that's a huge responsibility, okay? Just like your mom and dad. Like your mom and dad teach you education. That's a huge responsibility. That's why if you guys, I want to be a teacher, just make sure you know what's going on and you understand what you do, okay? It's like, I don't know, I live in Italy, so it's like doing pasta. Pasta is good, but you know how to boil the water. You need to put the pasta for 7 minutes. Then from 7 minutes, you make the tomato sauce. Then soon as you understand what's going on, you'll be like, oh, the pasta look good. But if you be like, okay, I'm gonna make pasta, put everything together, you understand what I'm saying? So make sure, that's the best example. You understand what I mean? So just make sure whatever you do,
No, it's perfect.
you know what I mean? It's true. Like I was saying, like, because you guys need to understand what's going on. Like last time I was in Italy, I taught this class. There was an advanced class, okay? So I'm happy. I'm finding that I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. And I said, I like a bad feeling. I said, I want to know who never had a hip hop class before. All the class was like, ooh. And I'm like, what you doing in the advanced hip hop class? Oh, because I'm 24. So what? You understand what I mean? Make no sense. Anyway, yeah, so I don't want to talk too much or anything. But the way I talk, I'm talking that's the way I think, right? So learn the basics. As soon as you get everything, put it together, then think of what you want to do. And whatever you want to do, take it seriously, okay? Because like I said, I never worked in my life. The money that I make and I'm blessed to do whatever I'm doing it, is because of the dancing, because I take this really seriously. I work for Justin Timberlake, I work for Greg David, I work for Mariah, I've been on tour for Britney Spears, I've been on tour with Brandy, all those people. But like when we dance, like we dancing because we love it. And all those people, like I used to work with some people, they used to dance for MC Hammer. I've been dancing since I'm like 6 years old. And I love what I do, but what I did first, I just learned, okay? You guys can, there's no way that you start, okay, I'm gonna be a hip hop dancer, let's watch YouTube. Let's watch YouTube. Okay, he said, anyone, any two, I'm gonna learn this. No, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? Because at that point, that means you don't even understand what you do. You know what I mean? When I'm watching, you know what I'm watching on YouTube? Jokes. Because I don't like watch YouTube, all the dances, because to me it's fake to me. That's fake. Like I said, I respect everybody, but you get to a point, you gotta watch yourself in the mirror and be like, look, what am I doing? Am I right? Am I wrong? Less learning, you know what I mean? Yes, that's gonna be just, long story short, just keep learning, because especially hip hop, you're always gonna get somebody who's better than you all the time, okay? But the person who's better than you, why? Because he's practicing. What he's practicing, the basics. Then from these basics, he's gonna put his own flavor on it. You know what I mean? And please cut the like I say again, this competition between the underground and commercial. Because commercial, like, I consider myself then as a commercial dancer. I work for Justin, I work for Mariah, I work for Greg David, whatever. But working with them doesn't change me. He worked for the Spice Girls. No, you understand? He worked for the Spice Girls. But look, Eszteca, it's still hip hop because we stay real. But it's not because we're doing commercial work that's going to change us. You understand what I mean? So please, don't make the difference. Okay, he's a commercial dancer. That means he's bad. No, like somebody told me, Phil, today for this show you gotta wear a string, like a tongue. I said, hell no. Then you go fire. Yes, I'm fired. Because this is me. I'm not gonna sell myself. Okay, commercial means that's a job. This is a job. Like I'm working, I'm making my money, but I'm still going back to the ghetto. I still have my backpack. I'm sitting on the subway. This is me being real. Okay, and the commercial shouldn't be the underground people, because in the end of the day, we're still dancing. That's the thing. Like I think the commercial maybe won't fight for the hip hop rights. Understand? And the underground is gonna fight even more.